Yes. Iron. I mean, we're always going to need iron, so let's just go ahead and take a hefty chunk of iron out, and let's just work our way down. Because that's how these mods, especially Industrial Craft, there's a reason I've never done a series with Industrial Craft, and that's because I'm sure it's not just me, but like any kind of tech or automation mod, I tend to just eventually, I'm like, huh, and then I make the... I become like that. I get real freaking quiet. Like, it freaking mutes me. Like, working on this stuff is so fun. I love tech mods and all that, but they kind of sleep me. They kind of sleep my personality. 5, 8. Okay, so we need 8 of them. There we go. And then we also need a furnace, right? So we'll need stone. Cobblestone, rather. Cobblestone! Even if we were out of it, we have all this essence stored up. It's pretty good. I think we've got a nice setup going here. We've got a nice flow. Things are at our disposal, I'll say that much. There's a regular old iron furnace, and then for the actual generator itself, we need to make a battery, which is going to require tin. Ah, okay. That's fine. We have the stuff for that as well. Then the insulated cable. The only thing that we don't have right now is rubber or plastic. How would we get a hold of rubber in this mod pack? For one thing, I guess you could use the mystical agriculture stuff. Smelt the sticky resin. We need a rubber tree is what we need. Ah! It never ends! Wait, did I finish a quest? Oh! I made a forge hammer. Okay, so I can get between 350 and 450 coins. Come on, big money. That's pretty good. That's a little over half of, like, the differential there. That was pretty good. What was I doing? Oh yeah, rubber tree! Rubber tree! Where's the rubber tree sapling? Is there a rubber tree sapling? Oh, there it is. Rubber sapling, and then rubber tree sapling. I'm gonna go again with the Industrial Craft one specifically because that's how I do. Oh, we could put this in the bonsai pot, couldn't we? I just want to make sure that, yeah, you put this in the bonsai pot, you get a 20% chance to get sticky resin each time it blows through it. Okay. We don't really have to rebuild anything either, do we? We could just take this tree. Give me that tree out. Give me that tree back. Give me that. How do I take the tree out? Oh no. Can you not stop it once it starts? Can I have that tree back? I'll just break it. I can just break it all. Like I don't really. Okay. I didn't want to have to do that. That was kind of like unceremonious, rude, in another word. But okay. So now we have that going. We got our rubber growing. Look at this. Can you even see the little sapling, the sticky resin spots on it? Because this is literally what the rubber trees look like from Industrial Craft. They have 2 to 3 little, like, single pillar of leaves on top of them. It's so cool. Every time I do a tech mod, I have a lot of fun going and exploring and looking for the rubber trees. You just look around until you see that dark wood, those dark leaves, that alfalfa sprout on top. Yeah, I guess you can't really see resin on, like, the little orange spots. That's a disappointing detail to have missed. But I'll survive. It's okay. And no sticky resin. You piece of garbage. I do know that you can take rubber wood and you can, I think, smelt it, and it'll just, like, give you the stuff, right? No? Oh. Or does... There was something where it can extract resin from the wood that might just straight up not be in this mod pack. See, vague memories don't help you in mod packs in Minecraft. They really don't, because anything that you think vaguely could be a thing, it's not helpful. Like, it could be from a specific mod pack forever ago that you're never going to find again, and without the right words, like, you're screwed. It's like it's like the horror that sets in upon you when you realize that the song that you're looking for has no lyrics and it's just techno. You're doomed. You know, there's no way. Well, what about tin, though? Do we have tin? I know we have it inside of the thingy. I hope this thing doesn't mind me calling it the thingy. I'd get so offended if someone just started calling me, like, the guy. You know? It just makes you not feel very special, so I hope it doesn't mind. Generator. We got the redstone, we got the tin item casing. We just need tin cable, which would be from taking a tin plate and cutting it with cutters. Cutters are made from 3 iron plates and 2 iron ingots. Well, okay. if I have to. There you go. It also means I need to... Shouldn't have cut all that... I shouldn't have cut all that tin down. Like, I'll get it. I'll fix this, okay? I can make this work. There, see? Everything's fine. Everything's good now. Except for my storage situation. That's not doing so good. I could go ahead and make some upgrades. How about we... make an upgrade for our chest size? Like one of them. Wood to iron. Here we go. Boop. Cool. I probably should make another one. Because otherwise that's just gonna bug me. The incomplete nature of it will ruin this channel. It will ruin it. It will send us under. Cool. Oh man, now I gotta sort them. It's fine, I'll do it later. I always say I'll do it later, and then it becomes just horrid, but that's the risk I'm willing to take right now. I don't want to do that. I never even know how to sort. Like, I love it when a mod pack does include robust sorting, like, tools, so that way things can be auto-sorted. I'm sure there is stuff. I'm sure there's, like, pipes and whatnot. Is there pipes? Is there not buildcraft in this? I thought there was buildcraft in this. Okay, maybe there's not buildcraft. There's ways to do things and get stuff to do it automatically, but, like, I'm not familiar with it. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm holding the seeds again and taunting you guys. I'm sorry. It looks like the henhouse doesn't pick up the manure. Which I gotta admit, it's a little disappointing. Kinda wish it did. There's a lot of poop in there. There's a lot of poop. I can't even get in there. The chickens are gonna freaking climb out, you know? There's no hope. I got a lot of essences, though. No, don't put those away. We need to keep those. I don't want to have to, like, go through the headache of being like, what do I need again? Whenever I get my stuff together. It's just not gonna... It's not gonna be a good look on me. I'm gonna get real upset about it. I gotta figure out how to make these chickens better. How to make them stronger. It'd be great if the analyzer could tell you what generation they are, too. Because that'd be a cool way to try to make sure that you're making stronger stock. Yeah, look at this. They're all just growth 1, gain 1, strength 1. How do you increase your chicken's abilities? Well, I guess we're just waiting over here for this to finish, so I'm gonna just Google this. I'm just gonna go back to my old friend Big G. I'm actually really mad at Google right now, but I'll be making a video, like the animated vlog style video on that soon, because it's gonna affect YouTube. It's gonna affect our channels quite heavily. Minecraft chickens mod. How to increase... I don't know, just pick a word for the search engine. How to increase... gain... I don't know. Or I guess it'd be smarter to just say how to increase stats. Yeah? Bokujo, you were thinking my Joe story. I could see how maybe one would think that, yeah. I would totally love it if they would make, like, Kakujo, Bokujo, you know, like a story of seasons. It's literally just me. Not saying I'd be flattered or anything. I'm just saying, like, wouldn't say no to it. Okay, so here's someone up on ye old Reddit asking, what do the stats do? Someone's just saying the stats are just like the ones for forestry bees, keep the highest ones and trash the rest until you have a way to eat them. That's horrible. That's a very awful way to talk about chickens. I don't like that at all. Let's see. Chickens in adjacent nesting pens auto-breed. I'll stick a pair of whatever new flavor I have in pens, replace them with the next generation, do this 2 to 3 times, and you have 10 out of 10 chickens. Seems like even a single chicken in a nesting pen will do stat upgrades as well. So it's about nesting pens? It's about nesting pens, perhaps. Well... Oh, I don't think this actually was going since I alt-tabbed out of it. It might have paused. Regardless, I think the nesting pens might very well be the thing that we need. Yeah, we can't... And also, you can't use the chicken catcher to put the chickens in. Here's the thing. So, Betty was in the pen, but I can't analyze Betty because she's not smart. I'm sorry, Betty. It's not my words! It's the game! It says you're not smart! You have to have a book. You gotta get educated. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think everyone should get a little educated, you know, to function in this world and all, but, like, I'm not judging you. Dang it. What do I need for that? I guess I just still need the leather. The leather chicken... We have the leather chicken. Leather chicken, where'd you go? Leather chicken, what are you doing? Have you been laying? The next lay is in 28 flipping minutes. Oh, look! Leather! OMG. We can do it now. We could totally make, like, 1 book at least. Holy cow. Okay, so you take rice. You want to make yourself some papel. And then you're going to take the propel, put it with leather, and you got a book. And I'm going to make Betty the most educated chicken on the island. Hopefully she will not use her newfound powers for evil. I probably would end up doing so. Why do you guys gather around here? Do you think they gather around here because they think that they can jump out of the fence? Betty, are you doing little... Is this like Chicken Run? You gotta tell me if this is Chicken Run. I think that's like a law. You have to tell me if you're doing Chicken Run. If you guys are over here planning escapes, you have to tell me. Okay, so Betty, if I give you this book, will you be super smart? Look at her. She's like, I don't want it. I love being blissfully ignorant. Me too. Too bad. Here, have the... Stay still so I don't mess this up. Stop it. Betty, you gotta be educated. Oh, you just Donald Duck. Betty's just Donald Duck now. And it doesn't even consume the book. You just need the one book. Excuse me. Betty! Can I analyze you now? I can. So, tier 1, all stats are 1. But you set... I bet you now, if we were to set her in the nesting pen, I bet now Betty would totally, like, get smart. She's just freaking Donald Duck! I mean, I suppose it's supposed to look like a cap and gown is the whole thing. Because I can see those elements. I can see the tassel there. I can see how this might already just... You could just say that's the old cap, I suppose, but no, that's just, I can only see Donald Duck. You guys, that's all I can see. All right, education for all. Where's all the dumb chicken? You can only do this to the vanilla chickens, by the way. This just converts them into regular old, from regular old chickens to smart chickens that can be used in these mods. So yeah, we've got educated chickens. Don't let your newfound education make you think that you can run this place. This is not a government. This is a tyranny. I'm sorry to say. That's the only way I can think to describe this. I'm the ruler of the chicken. I'm the head chicken. I'll do that, Bob's. I'll do what they did in Bob's Burgers. I'll go Lind on you. I'll peck all of you. I will change the pecking order if you try to dethrone me. The pecks will come so fast your head will spin. You will lose your minds at how fast the pecks come. I guess I'll just put like every seed I have inside of that feeder, because this will make it to where they create stuff like super fast. Oh, yes. Yes. The materials will soon flow like water. It's a good thing that it only takes one book. By the way, what's in this book? Is it just... I'm pretty sure it's just, like, Chef Boyardee recipes. I hate those recipes where it's like, make this delicious fast food at home on your own. You can game those corporations, and you can make your own McDonald's Big Mac for real cheap. And it never is the same, because they have very specific tools and machines for these things. They just upset me. I consider them clickbait. And that's right, I'm IRL mad about this. I need to turn this into rubber. Where's the furnace? There's a regular old furnace. Here, turn that into rubber. What, you need fuel? Well, fine. Can't believe we're doing this just for one sticky resin. Yeah, from Dumb Guys to Donald's. It's amazing CD banana. Movebar says I was just about to make a pecking order pun, but Joe beat me to it. I kind of windmill punched my way through that, but yeah, I wouldn't call it a pun necessarily, but I appreciate you deferring that to me. So yeah, battery, this thing, this thing, this thing, that thing. We made a generator. It only took me like 100 years. It's a good track record. We're on our way, you guys. So if I want, I don't really want to mess with pipes and wires and all that stuff. I especially don't want to put them next to my chickens. That actually, we should relocate this. Wait, I can break this. It just takes forever. Why does it have the what? Why? It does say it shows the check mark up on the top, so it's not going to break. Don't worry. But it's like freaking obsidian for some reason. Well, I want to move all this away from the chickens, because if this stuff ends up exploding, it's going to hurt a chicken, or it's going to let them out. And I do want to go ahead and expand the chicken pen a bit. I might go ahead and start making tiers of them, actually. Like, I'm not going to separate them based on... Well, I guess I kind of... The implication in itself is, yeah, separating them based on their appearances, which is going to get into some weird things with HR. I told them not to govern themselves, but I see it. I see what they're doing. I see it. I think Betty's an HR manager. No, that's impossible. Her name's not Linda. I bet there's a chicken named Linda in there that's totally going to go nuts when I start trying to separate them by appearance. But that's chickens, okay? I'm not an evil person. I'm just trying to do chicken stuff. Okay, so we got some quests done. We got the coal generator done. The reward is... What? That was really hard to do. Why is the reward still only 350 to 450? Fine. 437. That's good. That's good, though. I'm pleased. What else did I get? Tech expertise? Oh! Oh, I don't have to do all of these, do I? Because like I said, when it comes to tech mods, I really only favor industrial craft. Hopefully... Hopefully I don't have to do all of that. That'd be quite the thing, wouldn't it? I'd be okay with it though, because if we get to a point where I have nothing else to do but focus on tech before I can progress, that's easily stuff I'll just do on my own, because I love doing that stuff on my own. I can zone the hell out. 500 to 1,000, go. 867. That's not a bad exchange at all. How many coin I have? How many coin? 1,820. It's not enough. I hunger. I've got a fever, and the only cure is more coin. I guess I'm gonna have to make like a room for this, aren't I? I'm gonna have to make like so much. Here, just give me a big fat stack of that dirt, okay? Let's see. Where do y'all think I should put like the machine room? I suppose it's gonna be somewhere where we're gonna want to put like another safety net of dirt underneath it, because if stuff explodes, I don't want to fall through the sky to my death, right? So this area could be like tree land, you know? This area could be, we could expand this out into more farmland. I don't really feel the immediate need for that right now, though. We could expand that area into chicken land. Maybe we could put the machines up on another level or down below. It's the thing about Minecraft when you're in the sky, though. It's easy to build up. It's hard to build down. It's not impossible, but it's very scary and very difficult. Leif says my HR contact is actually named Betty. That's amazing. That's awesome. Why not go full Chicken Island? You never go full Chicken Island, CD Banana. That's when, like I said, they're already governing themselves. There's only, what, like 20 chickens? Look at it. Look at them looking at me like this. I've stumbled into a cocktail party. Did not mean that pun, but I'll own it. I'll totally trademark that pun. I am not invited to this soiree. They're putting together functions, you guys. Functions. Okay, well. John Bass asks, what keeps the chickens from flying the coop? Just video game logic, I guess. Because, yeah, they totally will, like, jump over tall fences. Chickens can't fly, but they can gain some air. Like, they got mad hops, okay? At my grandpa's ranch, he had a fence that was, like, 3 and 11 feet tall. And if they felt so inclined to do so, they eventually rubbed together their 2 chicken brain cells, and they jumped from their feeder to the little mini coop over the fence, and we didn't freak out or go catch them. Like, they could go roaming. We did have to go gather them up once because there was a coyote that kept visiting, and a couple chickens got killed. It was super, super upsetting. But yeah, they locked all the chickens away, kept them safe. I think... Oh yeah, and then my grandpa, I call him Hampaw. Hampaw built a... he called it a treehouse, but it was seriously just like a sentry watchtower. He had this old, like, part of this metal part of this old barn that he had, and he converted it into this, added like he added a ladder, he added this whole, he built this basically treehouse thing. But it was built so that way you could set up there and just watch, and you could look for stuff. And I think he had like a BB gun or something like that. He's always, as much as he's a man that'll like do what needs to be done, he very strongly avoids killing anything. So I think he was just trying to chase off coyotes, or seeing at what time they were coming, or trying to scare them off or something like that. But I remember that night whenever we went out and we actually were waiting for coyotes. It was so scary, but it was like one of my favorite memories, because it was a legit thing, you know? It's like that sense of adventure. It's hard to craft that, you know? Yeah, see, I can't build under this, so we're gonna have to go up, is what I think we're gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to... Alright, it's decided. We're going to make a ladder. I mean, stairs. I never can say that. The right one first. That's just how I am. I guess we're gonna have to actually put down stairs, though, because I don't want to have to keep spending my hunger points everywhere I go. We're gonna go up this way. I'm so scared right now. My pinky is like hard pressed into the shift key, but like, wouldn't it be funny if this was the exact moment that my computer, my keyboard, my old Logitech original model G15 decided to fail? I've seriously had this keyboard since 2007. It is a sturdy keyboard. It is amazing. Don't go getting any bad images of like how dirty it must be. I actually take this thing apart and clean it. It's in amazing condition. It's very good. It's got like the swivel flip screen. You can still buy a Logitech G15, but it doesn't have the swivel flip screen. It's got this one that's stuck always open. This is a good keyboard. But what if it failed right now? What if I lost this generator that I've been in the Beast Coin miner? Oh, what if I lost that? I'm psyching myself out. I'm psyching myself out. I gotta calm down. I'm starting to freak out. I gotta calm down. It's okay. It's fine. That seems not big enough. When it comes to building a room for your tech, always build a room like significantly larger than you think you need. Because I always forget about like building the area that will be like where the wires are hidden and stuff like that. You know? Yeah, fear of death. Hey, thanks. Welcome to the stream. It's amazing what animals can do when they put their minds to it. Absolutely. Animals are... I like chickens. They're pretty smart. I mean, not really, but even... You can be dumb and do smart things, you know, every once in a while. I really, to be fair, I don't think intelligence and, well, intelligence can be quantified. I don't think being smart can be quantified so simply, but chickens can do smart things, you know. I respect the heck out of them. I like it, a chicken. All right, we're gonna build this one more block out. No, 2 more blocks out this way. I'm sorry. I know I said build it out like significantly bigger than you think you need, but I'm already bored. So, hey! Oh, Moody Bam Bam got their poop cleaned until they turned into. They evolved just from getting their poop cleaned. Well, they got bits from the poop cleaning. I still haven't updated those graphics. I really gotta. We gotta do a stream like that. I'm just having so much fun doing this chicken stuff. There, I'd say that's a good starter lab, you know, like you know, like when people in their 20s, they're like, this is my starter lab. Like this is just, you know, it was still like 400K, but it's just my starter lab. Like I'm gonna get a better lab here soon. Like come on, gotta be careful about calling everything starter blank or just waiting to get out of place. You gotta nest a little bit, okay? You gotta let yourself nest. You gotta let yourself enjoy your lab. No one might. Maybe no one's even knowing what I'm talking about. But yeah, you gotta allow yourself to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy this lab. This is my lab, and I've gone and built it stupid already. It's gonna bug the heck out of me when I see this from down below and it's not all uniform. It must be fixed. It must be. There's nothing else for it, you guys. I gotta fix it. I just have to do it. Oh, how am I gonna get over there without dying? Oh, come on, Logitech G15, don't fail me now. Yes. Yes, I guess this dirt will just have to be sacrificed to the sky. Bye, Charlie. Sorry. I love you, but you're dead now. How about some stairs, y'all? How about some stairs? I don't know why I thought slamming the logs over and over again to the crafting station would just create planks, but it's where my mind went, and that's fine, I guess. Don't know why the wood was doing that. Whatever. I got stairs. Dude, you had one thing that I needed you to do, and you did it upside down. Oh, like, I know that's like my fault, supposedly, for the way I click, but I'm allowed to be upset about that. I'm allowed. Alright. This is looking good. So I'm putting up walls right now because I just don't want to think about the fact that I'm floating over death. I don't want to think about that too much. Just as well, I also remember what I said. I really want to put like a safety net underneath it, so that way if stuff explodes, I don't just fall into the sky. Maybe I no do that now because no. Work done now is work that does not need to be done later, and procrastination often leads to just more work. So let's just do it. Let's just do it now. We're gonna make like another. In fact, that can't go lower. So if this explodes, hopefully this area won't break. That's what I'm counting on. I know different blocks have different break resistances, and dirt's pretty much is just, well, it's not as low as you can get, but it's pretty low. It's pretty bad about exploding. Dirt has a nasty habit of just blowing up, you know? So it probably would be smarter if I were making this safety net with cobblestone, but we can get to that later whenever we're super flush with the excellent magic cream. And we're just like drowning in blocks and whatnot, you know? Do you ever try to do things in Minecraft Soup, or I guess really in real life, in anything, you try to do things efficiently, and then in the end, you just kind of end up doing it over and over again, or you just end up taking longer? That's kind of like my pet peeve. I mean, I have a few, but that's a pet peeve, okay? There. Should make torches. That would be good. I want to say the island's finally getting to the point where it's big enough that I think monsters are going to start spawning soon. And that's not good. That's not something you want. We don't want that yet. So yeah, let's light this place up, because if any place is going to start spawning monsters, it's this area. We're just going to light that up. The further we get from this island, if we hit that magical number of blocks needed to be away from a place before a monster will spawn in it, then things are going to get bad, especially if it happens to be a creeper. I'm not equipped for that. Okay? I'm not a fighter in my current state. I'm just a chicken farmer, you know, and a nerd. I just do nerd stuff. So, you know, it's dangerous. It's just dangerous. So we really need to invest in doing this right now. Probably need some more, actually. We'll just take the coalescence. We'll just take all the sticks. Why not light up the island? I always say that, like, whenever I lay down torches everywhere, it looks ugly, yeah? It looks, I mean, it can look nice. It can look, if you look at it the right way, it can look like the starry night sky. Having said that, most often it just looks cluttered and bad. But then, make a stack, whatever. In the future, my goal is always to come back later and replace it all with redstone lamps and stuff and make it super nice and make it look all intentional, I suppose. And it never happens, though. I either just drop the world or I just focus on other things. There's always so much more to get involved in, you know? I procrastinate it, I guess, and it just never happens, I suppose. Alright, just gonna light this place up. Just gonna light it up. Just gonna try to make sure nothing can spawn. Does this thing allow me to hit F7? I'm not gonna do it, actually. I don't like cheating with the light thing. Also, F7 I'm sure is a shortcut in my recording software and it's gonna break something for all I know. I'm not gonna take the risk. Oh. CD Banana says all this Donald/chicken stuff is making me want to go to Chick-fil-A. Now listen here, boy. You cuddled those chickens. The living ones, not the dead ones. You look weird if you go to Chick-fil-A and you start hugging your sandwich. You hold those chickens close, okay? They're precious. They're precious. I'm not going to go on a soapbox about how you shouldn't eat chickens. I eat a lot of chicken. Actually, I eat a lot of chicken. This one moment right here, though, this very map, though, is kind of changing me. It's kind of changing me. Like, recently, I've received a lot of pressure through, like, the medias I watch, and just kind of through Moose and through my own findings. I've been feeling pressured to eat less beef, which sucks, because beef's awesome. But they said if you cut down your beef consumption, they said something like it helps the earth more than just getting like an electric car. It helps the earth more than that. So I'm trying to cut that back, you know? Apparently, maybe fish and chicken are okay. I did actually go to, I don't know why I'm sharing this. You know when you talk about like trying to cut back on meat consumption or trying to do anything conservationist, majority of people tend to roll their eyes, you know? Like, no one wants to do less. No one wants to cut back. I get that. Like, I don't either. Like I said, beef's freaking amazing. Beef, are you kidding me? Beef? Beef's the best, but try not to eat it. Yesterday, though, I did go to Trader Joe's with Moose, and I did, for the first time in my life, willingly, intentionally, not accidentally, like I picked up the bag and I realized when I got home, oh crap, it's this. I intentionally got a bag of meatless meatballs. And I hope they're good, you know? Like, that's the thing. Like, I was about to say I'm not stubborn, but I'm totally stubborn. I'm not stubborn about that, though. I just want it to taste good is the thing. I've had some substitutes that actually taste really dang good, to be fair. I've had I think the only thing that's, like, vaguely convincing was this brand called, or this process called seitan, which... If you want to get people to stop eating meat, and if you want people to give your meat substitute brand a chance, don't call it seitan. I think that's kind of risky. I think that's kind of like... I think people... Like, when I first heard that brand, like, last year, and I was totally, like, not gonna try to cut back on meat, I was like, yep, it's the devil. I knew it. It was, you know... But... That's just how it is. Maybe seitan... Maybe I'm being offensive. Maybe seitan is just, like, a nice family name. It's like a foreign family name. I don't know. I should be nice. But I don't know. I'll update you guys. I'll update you guys and let you know if it's Garbo or not. Okay, make some more of that. We're going to connect this thing. This industrial craft generator is full of energy. It's ready to give. I don't know if we need to convert this. I actually am 100% not familiar with what FE means. I know the other source, like the other energy currency names, the acronyms, I think. But I'm not familiar with FE. I don't know about that one. So when we connect this wire, between the generator and the beast coin miner, one of two things is going to happen. By the way, I just now got that beast coin miner is called that because it's a play on of Bitcoin miner. You know, the things that actually mine Bitcoin. I just got that. One of two things is going to happen. Either this is what we need to do, or three things. It'll work, it won't work, or it won't work and it'll explode. It could just explode. Okay, so... Oh, Mubar, regarding the keyboards, they said I use a G613 myself, and my previous keyboard was another Logitech model that lasted for a good 5 years or so. Yeah, that's amazing. I just now realized, yeah, I've had this thing for 12 years, and it's not quitting. It's amazing. Oh, Trevman, hey, welcome. Trevman says Gardain's beefless ground is pretty fantastic. Is that one of those ones that it's like a fungus-based substitute? Because you know how much I love mushrooms. I'm totally down to... Okay, well, that's not what it needs. What is FE? All right, back to Google.